Yo, in this video, I am going to show you how to choose a coach. And I've spent over $50,000 on masterminds, coaches, courses, probably even closer to 60 or 70,000 over the last few years. And I'm going to show you how I pick my coaches and how I would encourage you to decide whether between our program, one of our competitors, or maybe no program at all. And I really just ask this question. Whenever I'm looking at a coach online, right? Let's just say you're thinking about joining Billy's program, right? Billy Jean Marketing, I'm kidding. Billy's program. And really the question you want to ask yourself is this: are they ahead of you, right? If you're down here and this person is up here, you want to ask yourself a couple of things, right? Are they ahead of you, right? So I've actually had coaches who make less money than me, but they're ahead of me in, certain areas, like maybe mindset or sales or whatever bottleneck it is. So I don't really go to find a coach for everything. I usually go for a specific issue or pain point. And at the beginning, like if you're starting, you need to find somebody who's really good at helping people start. But first point really is just make sure that they're ahead of you in a certain area, right? The next thing is you want to make sure they have testimonials, right? So anytime I'm hiring a coach, I ask two questions. Show me your testimonials, if that's cool with you. And at this point, before I ever even get on a call, because I usually get on a call and then just join at that point because it's something I've been thinking about. But yeah, I want to look at their testimonials. And then two, I want to know who their mentor was. So anytime, you're talking to somebody, you can just say like, hey, who is some of your mentors? Who have you learned from? Just so you can get like a past experience, right? So you want to make sure they're ahead of you, that they have testimonials, right? That they have had mentors who they've learned from. And the most important one of all is their life. So not only do I care about them being ahead of me, maybe they're better at marketing than me, but I'm just going to be honest. I don't want to learn marketing from someone who is an absolutely horrible person that spends all their money on X, Y, and Z, that's out partying every day, and honestly just stewarding their money really bad and not serving the world or the Lord in any capacity at all. Like usually, and I'm not saying I can't learn from those people. You can chew the meat, spit the bones, but if I'm getting an intimate mentor, I want to make sure their life is how I want my life to look. So the best mentors that I've ever had are not only people ahead of me in a certain area that have testimonials of them helping other people do it, and they themselves are accountable or being mentored by someone else, but they are living the life I want to live. Let me explain. So Billy not only is a great person, but let's say he's living for the Lord. That's a value that I like my coaches to have, if possible. That's not a make it or break it for me, but they have to have character and be halfway decent person. The next thing is I want to know how they steward their money, right? That they're good with their money. I want to know that they're good with their family, right? All these other traits that I actually value at this level so much more than just another quick fix testimonial, or knowing that, I was mentored by Russell Brunson himself or Grant Cardone or Andy Elliott. It's like, dude, I don't even care about that. Are you a good person? Right? And if you are, I'm sure you've got knowledge that I don't have, testimonials, and previous mentors. But ultimately, when you're thinking of joining my program or joining someone else's program, just ask yourself, do I want a similar life to them, right? Do you want to get married one day, have kids, serve the Lord? If not, I'm probably not the best coach for you, because a lot of what we do is based on that, right? But if you're like, dude, I just want to make a ton of money, get super rich, go party, there's definitely other programs that are probably a better fit. But ultimately, this lesson right here has made me so much money, because if you can model your life after their life, the other stuff tends to fall in place, right? And it just naturally is in alignment. So if you're thinking through what coaching program should you join, Ask yourself, are they ahead of you? If that checks the box. Have they helped other people with what you're struggling with? Check the box. Are they learning from people actively? Who was their mentors? And are they living a life that I would be okay living too? Are they making the money I want to make? Do they have the relationships I want to have? Are they making better content? Like all these different questions. And if they check the box on all 4 of them, I would say do it. 10 times out of 10, if you feel like the Lord's leading you into it and you have the budget and it just makes sense, do it.